This is Us Explained, Season 2, Episode 4. Still There. The Pearson house is overrun with chickenpox and an uninvited guest. Kevin and Kate are sick. Jack is about to be. And Rebecca's mother, Janet, never one to withhold an opinion, has arrived from Connecticut and is now snowed in. In 2017, Randall and Beth are 2 weeks into their first foster placement with Deja, a 12-year-old still keeping them at arm's length. Kevin is recovering from knee surgery, and Kate is 6 weeks pregnant. Toby doesn't know.
The flashbacks go further back than usual. The kids are around 10. Kevin and Kate have chickenpox, and the doctor recommends exposing Randall so all three get through it together. Before that's sorted, Rebecca's mother, Janet, arrives uninvited from Connecticut, and she's snowed in.
Janet is not subtly bad. Within minutes, she's commenting on the house, giving Kate a dress that doesn't fit and framing it as a weight goal, and handing Randall his third basketball. She has apparently never asked what he actually cares about.
The language is the tell. Kevin and Kate are always the twins. Randall always separate, not cruelly, but automatically and consistently. He's obsessing over a Rube Goldberg machine for the science fair, and she keeps handing him a basketball.
And this is his grandmother, in his life since infancy.
Then Jack catches chickenpox too. Thought he'd had it, turned out it was measles. He goes upstairs with a fever, and Rebecca is now alone with her mother.
Right, and what breaks it open is a story Janet tells in the kitchen. Their former maid, a black woman, and how she used to correct her English so the girls wouldn't pick up bad speech. No awareness of what she's describing.
Rebecca doesn't come at her sideways. She lists everything: the basketball assumptions, the separating language, the maid story, the church they left when they got a black pastor. Names it directly, calls her mother racist, and tells her to leave when the snow clears.
Right, and Randall walks in while it's still happening. He came down to announce his first chickenpox. So Jack and Rebecca have to sit with him and explain that racism can be quiet, that it can look like concern and still do damage.
Jack has a fever. He gets up and shovels her car out anyway.
That's completely Jack. What does Janet do when she says goodbye to Randall?
She sees his Rube Goldberg machine. He'd cracked the middle section that morning by switching to a heavier ball, Newton's second law. She tells him he's a special kid.
It's not nothing. She'd admitted that morning that it all feels foreign to her, and she knows that's wrong. The acknowledgement is real. It's also decades overdue, and Randall essentially tells her that.
Present day. Deja's been in the house 2 weeks. Still won't wash her hair. Randall takes the family bowling. It goes badly. A girl mocks her hair. Deja reacts. Randall clashes with the girl's father, and Deja ends it by saying she's not his daughter.
Right, and that line does real work. Is Deja wrong? She didn't choose this placement. Being defended by someone she hasn't agreed to call her father feels more like being claimed than protected.
Beth doesn't come in with a strategy. She tells Deja about her own family. Mother and sisters, constant friction, but hair was always what brought them together. She offers her salon or her own hands. Deja asks for her hands.
Right, and when Beth combs through, she finds bald patches. Alopecia, stress-triggered hair loss. It gets worse when her mother gets in trouble or she has to move. Beth's own sister has it, so she knows how to braid to cover them.
Then Randall tries to build on it, apologizes for the bowling scene, discloses 2 serious anxiety breakdowns, runs daily to manage the pressure, invites her to run with him. Deja figures out immediately that he knows about the alopecia, which means Beth told him.
Yeah, she cuts the braids off. The ones Beth just put in. She opened up privately, and it became a parenting move without her consent. Randall meant well. She went to Beth, not Randall, and that boundary didn't hold.
Kevin's thread. He refuses painkillers post-surgery. They fog his mind. Then he opens up to Toby about his football past. Legitimate prospect, colleges, scouting. The original knee fracture ended it in one play. Acting filled that void, and he's finally on the edge of something real.
Exactly. So the acting career was never a first love. It was a replacement for what the knee already took once. That reframes why he's so driven, and why this specific injury is so much more than a setback.
He takes the pills and goes back to set. And then Kate.
6 weeks pregnant. The prenatal vitamins, the obsessive weight management, The Fitbit through everything. She was trying to take care of a pregnancy she hadn't told anyone about. Everything that read as stress about the dress was actually about that. Toby has no idea.
Deja cut the braids. Randall is back to 0. Kate is 6 weeks pregnant and hasn't told Toby. Kevin took the pills. He's back on set.